So you're probably watching this video because you might be thinking about selling digital products and you want to know why I am saying hold up on selling digital products because, well, there's some things you need to understand about them, and there's also some easier ways to sell products on Etsy that are print on demand that a lot of people aren't talking about. And that's what I want to share with you here today in this video. Now, here's the truth about digital products. Number one, yes, if you can sell digital products on Etsy, it's really, really good because the profit margins are so high. The downside is that there are fewer niches that you're going to be able to sell digital products in. Generally, you're going to have a lot more competition. The market is going to be saturated. And what a lot of people don't tell you that are saying that you should go out and sell digital products on Etsy is, well, you have to do a lot of work in order to create that digital template pack or whatever you're offering. It's not like you can just whip up something in Canva in 15 minutes and you're going to have this home run that's going to sell like hotcakes. Now, the niches that have done really well in digital products are things like digital planners. That's a big one. The other one is in the real estate market where you're selling to realtors. So people that are selling homes need these templates to either market themselves, market the home they're selling, things like that. Social media graphics for various businesses, whether that's online or offline, but people that want to have a social media presence, they want some Instagram templates or TikTok templates. And the next one is the baby niche. We all know, super popular. So why not create digital cards and announcements and things like that? That's great, but the competition is really, really high. And then there's weddings, which is another hot market. And yes, you can create templates for people that are getting engaged and people that just got married. But again, very, very saturated. And the last one that I'll share with you here is just journals in general. For various niches, yes, those can be really, really lucrative. But once again, very competitive, and also it requires a lot of upfront work to create and design them, whether it's you doing it or hiring someone to do it and then hoping that they sell. Now, don't get me wrong. If your niche allows, you can do both, but print on demand is going to open up so much more opportunities for you. And I'm going to share with you 7 different print on demand products. A lot of these I don't hear anyone talking about. There's a couple at the end that I'm going to share with you that I don't hear anyone talking about. Now, before we go into these 7 different products, let me just say, not all of these will work for your niche, but we do want to always be thinking about our customer in our niche and what other products could they potentially want to buy. And also, can we take that one design that we create and put it on multiple products? That's a huge, huge takeaway that you should probably write that one down. So let's get into it. Here are the 7 print-on-demand products that have less competition and they are not your traditional t-shirt and mug. So the first one I'm going to share with you is similar to a mug, but it's better than a mug and they become very, very popular, and that is a tumbler. So when you're able to take a tumbler now, you can charge more for it. So in this case, this one is selling for $32.50. Now, I know firsthand that tumblers will sell in most niches. You just have to adapt your niche or your designs to accommodate your niche. So in this case, this is for gardeners. So yes, I do need all these plants. So as someone that's a gardener, and I'm not, by the way, you may be getting teased by your family members that like, do you really need all these plants, right? So this is a great gift for a gardener. So that's the first one that I would say, if you haven't added one of these yet, you should definitely do that. And you can find these on Printify. You can find them on T-Launch. There's other print-on-demand companies that offer this style tumblers. So the next one up would be metal signs or wood signs. But in this case, this is a metal sign that is very easy to personalize, by the way, and you can charge more for that. But this is something that a lot of people are just not tapping into. But again, if you're looking at digital products, everyone's trying to go after the same ones. This here is different. It's something that can separate you from the competition, and you can come up with some really cool designs. And the one thing I want to say here on these types of products, the tumbler, this metal sign, is the profit margins are going to be higher. You can charge more for this than your typical mug or your t-shirt. Why? Because everyone else is selling the same darn thing. So this is different. You can charge more. And if you add personalization, you can charge even more. So the next one up is blankets. Again, I don't hear hardly anyone talking about putting designs on blankets for your specific niche. Now, if you're a gardener, maybe you're going to offer certain type of flowers that are on there, and you could offer it to someone that is a gardener or wants to buy a gift for a gardener, or someone that just likes flowers in general. It then will go inside of your shop and it will be on brand if it's something that is related to gardens. Here's another example of a great idea for a blanket. Grandma's garden, and then each flower is one of the grandkids. So again, a little bit of personalization here, but you can charge more for this. So if I go into the sizes, if I go into 50 by 60, we're getting $65.59. Now I know firsthand, because my wife does sell blankets, that the profit margin on these is really, really strong. So something like this, you might pay $25. You're going to make a $40 profit on this after your fees. So that's a really, really good margin. And, you can say, well, digital products are better. Maybe, but again, less competition, still easy to do. A little bit of customization, but it separates you from the crowd. And the next one, this one, I don't hear anyone talking about. And it's super easy to do. And you could do the same thing that we just did with the blanket. We could put on this, a puzzle. I know, it's crazy. Like something that we just saw, we created the design for the blanket. Maybe that grandmother garden flowers of her grandkids, we can take that same image, we can put it on a puzzle, and then guess what? We can give that away as a gift also to the grandmother, because why not sit down and do the puzzle with the grandkids? Do you see how that just worked? We took one design and then we put it on another product, on something like this, a puzzle. And look at the margins here, $22.97. I know firsthand on these here, you could get for under $10. So again, we're gonna have a pretty good, strong margin here. And it's another product you get to add in your shop that is related to other products, so we can increase the value of the customer order. But sometimes a puzzle might not work for your niche, but if it can, I would definitely utilize this. All right, next one up is jewelry. Yes, jewelry. There's companies out there right now, and I'll give you a couple of those here in a second, that are offering jewelry, and you can literally take a design just like we see here, and you can put it on that necklace. So again, thinking through with the gardener in mind, we created a blanket, a sign, a tumbler, and a puzzle, and now we can do some jewelry. So once again, adding something like this can really build out your product suite for a customer inside of your niche. And if you're wondering where you can get jewelry, there's a place called Shine On. That's a print on demand for jewelry. And if you go here, you can see they even have little gift boxes that you can put it in here and here. Even got here with a picture inside of it. So there's a lot of options here for creating jewelry inside of your niche. So that's something I would take a look at. And next up is yard flags. If you have anything that can be put on a flag that would represent someone in your niche, in this case, let's say it's a grandmother who loves gardening, then we could actually put this same thing on a flag, or something like this here, Grandma's Garden. And then you have all the little kids' names. Or we can take that same blanket design and put it on here. But once again, we are taking one design and putting it on another unique product. So this is a great product, great margins. $23.80 is the selling price. And I know firsthand, these here are under $5, $6 to create. And the last print on demand product I want to share with you is something I don't hear anyone talking about, and that is wood cutting boards. Yeah, I know. And you might be saying, well, Scott, I don't know if this would work in my niche. Well, let's say that you are in the gardening niche. Would it work for you? Well, if you're just thinking about the gardening aspect of it, but what if we put a sunflower on the cutting board, and then now we are catering towards a gardener, but also someone who just likes flowers? All right, so someone that's like a gardener, maybe not actively a gardener, but they like flowers. The other thing we can do is take the same design that we created for the blanket, maybe for the flag, and then we can put that on the cutting board. Now it becomes a specialized gift for the gardener. So you see how we can kind of turn that around a little bit and make it work as a gift that someone would give the gardener. And I know that some people will be wondering, where do you get a cutting board made print on demand? So I mentioned this site earlier for the metal signs, but they also offer cutting boards now. So we can pick from bamboo, maple, wood cutting board with a handle like the one I just shared with you. We have one here with some rounded edges. And then I didn't even notice this before when I was pulling this up, but they also offer these little platters. These platters would be another great product to put that same design on, because maybe someone doesn't want the cutting board, but they want the platter, or maybe they want both. So why not take that same design and put it on both products? That's where you can really leverage that one design and put it on multiple products, but that's for another video. So there you go. There's 7 different print-on-demand products that could be easily added with really, really good margins. And now we're not competing with the digital product market out there, because everyone is pushing digital products. That's how you can make it on Etsy. But what they're not telling you is that the competition is really, really steep. There's a lot of work that goes into creating those templates, but then also there's fewer niches that those digital products can be sold to. So that's why whenever I'm looking at building out a brand, I want to look at the print on demand stuff, because that opens up my catalog, because I get to use their catalog, the print on demand companies. And the digital side of things is great if it worked, but we're not starting the brand thinking only digital products. We're thinking, what products can we sell to someone in that niche? And that, my friends, is the big secret. Selling a lot of different products to the same customer instead of just trying to create one product and hitting it out of the park. So listen, if you found this video valuable, do me a favor, smash the like button. That'll help other people get notified about this video, and we can help those people that are maybe stuck trying to just sell digital products. And then also leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you have any questions. I'd be more than happy to answer them there. And then if you did enjoy this video, I am going to put another video here for you to watch next, which was a case study that my wife and I did where we launched 30 products in 30 days and I documented the results. And I think you're going to be really, really surprised at what those results are. So watch that one next. So that's going to wrap up this video. Once again, I really enjoyed making it for you, and I'll see you in the next video.